Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching One TV News in English at 5. I'm Yanni Moutsios and these are the top stories. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky stuns United Nations Security Council with a harrowing account of atrocities in his country, demands Russian leaders be brought to justice for war crimes. Major fire at the General Hospital Papanikolaou in Thessaloniki kills 1 and injures more than 4 patients. Athens declared 12 Russian diplomats of the Russian mission accredited in Greece as not welcome. People aged 60 plus set to take another booster shot of the coronavirus, according to Greece's National Vaccination Committee. A major fire broke out early Wednesday morning at the General Hospital Papanikolaou in Thessaloniki, killing 1 and injuring more than 4 patients in a COVID-dedicated wing. 35 firefighters attended the incident and managed to contain the fire. According to the hospital union employees' representative, fire broke out due to a cigarette lit by one of the patients in a COVID-19 room where oxygen provision was in operation. The fire completely destroyed the clinic. However, all the 35 patients hospitalized have been moved to safety. Health Minister Thanos Plebis and Deputy Minister of Health Min Gaga moved over there to check the situation. Coming up next, Athens declared 12 Russian diplomats of the Russian mission accredited in Greece as not welcome. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has given the United Nations Security Council a harrowing account of atrocities in his country and demanded Russian leaders be brought to justice for war crimes. Zelensky called for an international tribunal similar to the Nuremberg trials of Nazis after the Second World War, speaking of Russian forces. There is not a single crime that they would not commit there. Atrocities in the Ukrainian town of Bucha are only one of many examples of what the occupiers have been doing on our land for the past 41 days, Zelensky said, adding that there were many more than the world had yet to learn the full truth about. Russia wants to turn Ukraine into silent slaves, he said. The Ukrainian president also questioned the ability of the United Nations Security Council to provide security. The United Nations Security Council exists and security in the world doesn't, for anyone, he said in his night address. Now, Kyiv is the capital of global democracy, the capital of the struggle for freedom for all on the European continent. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres said he will never forget the horrifying images of civilians killed in Bucha. Speaking at the United Nations Security Council in New York, he said the war in Ukraine is one of the greatest challenges ever to the international order. The United Nations Under-Secretary General for Political and Peacebuilding Affairs, Rosemary DiCarlo, said allegations of sexual violence perpetrated by Russian forces include gang rape and rapes in front of children. The Ukrainian Human Rights Ombudsman, Lyudmila Denisova, said between 150 and 300 bodies may be in mass grave by a church in the town of Bucha. However, she did not say how the authorities had reached the estimate. Athens declared 12 Russian diplomats of the Russian mission accredited in Greece as not welcome. Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs notified the Russian ambassador on this decision. Greece is not the only Western country to expel Russian diplomats, as several other European countries have taken similar steps in recent days on the grounds of war atrocities committed by Russian forces against civilians in Ukraine, pushed diplomacy to its limits. Coming up next, United States strongly supports the 3+1 cooperation mechanism, says Under-Secretary of State Department. The need for finding alternative energy sources, as well as the cooperation on the exploitation of the energy resources in Eastern Mediterranean, were the main topics on the agenda between Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Israel, Yair Lapid, during his official visit in Greece, where he participated in the trilateral meeting of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of Greece, Israel and Cyprus. Kyriakos Mitsotakis discussed with the Israeli Minister of Foreign Affairs the developments in Ukraine, as well as the economic and geopolitical implications of the Russian invasion on both countries, as well as in the broader area of the Eastern Mediterranean. United States Undersecretary Victoria Nuland sent a clear message on Wednesday that the United States strongly supports the 3+1 cooperation mechanism between Greece, Israel, Cyprus and the United States. Thank you, Greek Foreign Minister Nikos Dendias, Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid and Cyprus Foreign Minister Ioannis Kassoulidis for letting me cross your trilateral alliance. The United States strongly supports 3+1 Greece, Israel, Cyprus and United States cooperation, Nuland wrote in a post on Twitter. Coming up next, people aged 60 plus are recommended to take another booster shot of a coronavirus vaccine. Husband of 33-year-old woman accused of killing her 9-year-old daughter, Georgina Manos appeared before the magistrate early this morning. After completing his questioning by the magistrate, Daskalakis confirmed that he will stand against his wife and he will support the charge about the killing of his eldest daughter. Daskalakis said that up until now, Roula Pispirigou has not shown any indication of what she has committed. She was an exemplary mother. We still cannot conceive what happened. No one from our family, and we also expect light to be said on the death of the rest of our kids. We shall cooperate fully with the authorities, Manos Daskalakis noted. Asked about the death of the two younger kids, Daskalakis said that we should wait to see what follows. Until now, we had two medical examiners' reports that did not indicate a criminal act, and everything was attributed to natural causes of death, husband of the defendant noted. People aged 60 plus are recommended to take another booster shot of a coronavirus vaccine, Greece National Vaccination Committee said on Tuesday. Committee head Maria Theodoridou said that people who have completed their inoculation with a booster shot can get a second booster shot 4 months after the last one. Only Pfizer or Moderna vaccines are available for this, noted. Primary Care Health Secretary General Marios Themistokleous said that the platform for the fourth dose appointments will open on Thursday, April 7, with a priority to those aged 80 plus and above, whereas there will be a rollout on a weekly basis for younger age groups. Themistokleous said that at least 75.2% of the general population in Greece has received at least one vaccine shot, and 81.1% of the adult population has completed vaccination. Coming up next, households and business will receive double state subsidy towards gas bills in April, Energy Minister says. The 24-hour nationwide general strike called on Wednesday affects both the private and public sectors as well as public transport. Subway, trams, electric railway, ISAP, suburban railway, Proastiakos and trolley buses will be out of service for the duration of the general strike. Regular buses will hold 2 3-hour work stoppages, one at shift start to 9 o'clock and another one at the end from 9 o'clock. Urban trains Proastiakos from Athens or Piraeus to Eleftherios Venizelos International Airport and the Athens-Thessaloniki Intercity line will run on a limited frequency schedule, as noted by Greece's national railway operator Trenose. Other lines affected are Piraeus to Kiato and then Piraeus, Athens-Chalkida to Athens, and Thessaloniki to Larissa and back to Thessaloniki. Households and businesses will receive double state subsidy towards gas bills in April, Energy Minister Kostas Krekas announced on Tuesday. Consumers and business owners will receive 40 euros per thermal megawatt hour, twice as much as in March, Krekas told gas providers. More than 540,000 households, commercial and industrial consumers, regardless of their size, turnover and number of employees, will be entitled to the state subsidy, except for electricity producers. No disruption on flights to and from Greek airports will be caused by the 24 general strike hour declared by the public and private sector unions on Wednesday, following a court order. The Civil Aviation Service took the case to the court, which concluded that the 24-hour strike of air traffic controllers, electrical engineers and telecommunication personnel is illegal. That's all from us for now. Next news update in Greek at 6 o'clock. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.